Hi, this video series explains how to use the Community Assessment Reporting Tool, otherwise known as CART. This is part 2 of 6, Overview of a Community's Investments. Once we've pulled up Harris County, Texas on the Community Assessment Reporting Tool, you'll be greeted by a screen. On the top hand, you'll see the different tabs. We'll have CPD grants, rental assistance, mortgage insurance, fair housing, housing counseling, signature, demographics, and a create a map functionality. On the right-hand side of the screen, you'll see an aggregate of Harris County's investments, as well as a map on the left-hand side of the screen of Harris County, including the CDBG and home activities. Now, going through the CPD Grants tab, we have our CDBG, our Community Development Block Grant Program, our Home Program, our Emergency Solutions Grant Program, our HOPWA program. We also have our Continuum of Care or Competitive Grant Program. We also showcase our Continuum of Care homeless programs, which are from our most recent point in time count, and showcase the number of homeless in shelters and unsheltered homeless for that specific jurisdiction. Going down the right-hand side, we also have our loan guarantee program from our Section 108 loan guarantee, as well as our disaster recovery grants. As you can see, each one of these is a great part of HUD's investments in that specific community. Now, going on to the rental assistance tab, we can showcase our multifamily and public housing investments within a specific jurisdiction. Going back to the top, we have our multifamily properties as well as our project-based rental assistance, Section 811 and Section 202 and 236 programs. And we have our public housing operating fund and capital fund programs, as well as public housing low rent properties and the Housing Choice Voucher Program. What's interesting about the rental assistance program is the fact that because we're providing rental assistance to these specific areas, we can actually showcase the types of tenant figures and tenant characteristics for the families that we serve. Here you can see that we not only showcase the number of housing units, the tenants served, the children served, and the median income of those assisted households, but we also showcase the percentage of elderly, disabled, and low-income folks who are being served by our rental assistance. In the same way that the CPD grants and rental assistance tabs are showcased here, all of the similar tabs across the top, both mortgage insurance, fair housing, housing counseling, and our signature programs, all have the same functionality. So on the right-hand side of the screen, we'll show an aggregate of those specific HUD investments, and on the left-hand side of the screen, we will showcase a map showing those specific investments. So you can see here that in the rental assistance tab, our map actually showcases the public housing properties, the multifamily properties, the Public Housing Authority, and the Housing Choice Voucher concentration by tract. Similarly, the maps for the other tabs will showcase those investments for those specific properties. Stay tuned for our next video in this series, which will focus on how to get the details on a specific investment within the community.